Hello and welcome to the second part in a two-part series relating to Sequence Generator Pro and their fantastic auto focusing routine. Now in part one we went through some of the settings and parameters that you're going to need to input to get the auto focusing running, and in this video I'm just going to show you the actual auto focusing routine running in real time on an actual sequence, just so you can get a feel of how it works. So to do this, I'm just going to slew off to a random target. I think it's M56, I can't recall. And I'm going to do a solvent sync on this target. Now, this isn't really essential. This is a separate video that I'll do, but I do this. The reason I do this is so that once the solvent sync is done, it will give me the target coordinates. All I do then is just click on the little tick box and say, yes, use these coordinates for my current sequence. So you see I'll tick the tick box, click OK, that's it. Those coordinates are now input into my sequence. So I've got to cut and paste them. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to set up a few short exposures. So I'll choose some 10-second exposures and I'll repeat this 5 times. Just a random figure, just so that you can see the actual autofocus routine running. Now the next thing I'm going to do, at the moment you'll remember that I only focus on every 1 degree of temperature change. So I'm going to make this change in the control panel because I don't want this to be a permanent change, otherwise I would do it in the equipment profile manager. And I'm just going to change this to autofocus on every 3 frames. So once I've closed it down, as I say, it's not a permanent change, it's only been done in the control panel. Now just to enable me to run the sequence without flagging up alarms, this is a full profile that I'm running here. I'm just going to start up my auto guider quickly. So I'll connect to my camera and my mount, and the camera is not connected. I think because I've got a couple of ZWO cameras, so I'll choose the right camera, connect to that. And I'm running on the Mesu 200 here, so you'll see I've got 4-second guiding subs. I will actually do another video for auto guiding, a completely separate one, because it is an important feature and it can be quite daunting sometimes. So I'll just auto select a star, kick that off guiding, and then close it down, and we're ready to go on the sequence now. So all we need to do now is run the sequence. Click OK, so I haven't got centering on, so that's fine. And off we go. We're now going to start on the sequence. We're going to start taking some short 10-second subs. And remember, what I've just changed in the control panel is I changed to autofocus on every 3rd sub. So that's the first one. It will take the second one. Then after the next frame, it should now automatically start off the autofocus routine. So when it's downloaded, and there we go, it's opened up the autofocuser now. So what the sequence will now do is to start taking some subframes based on the information that you put in the filter box in the previous video. And there you go, so it's showing the autofocus now. So what I'll do is, we've seen this routine before, so I'll fast forward through this just so that you can see the V-curve appearing, and there's no real need to sit there and watch it all go all over again. Now obviously once it gets to the end of the autofocus routine, what it will do is it will take a final focus exposure subframe. And once that's done, that will calculate our final HFR value, and then the little timeout box that we put in the settings comes up on the top there to auto close the box. You can close it if you're already watching it, but otherwise it will auto close as it's just done there. Start the guider off again and carry on taking subframes. So you know, that whole process is completely automated. I did no interactions there. You could see my mouse was just kind of hovering around things, but I didn't actually do anything. And now we're carrying on imaging based on our settings. Obviously, at the moment, I'm going to autofocus every 3rd frame. So I only put 5 frames in, so it won't focus on the 6th frame because there isn't one. So now we'll get to the end of this sequence now, and then complete the sequence and ask if I want to run the end of sequence events. And that's it. You know, it will just carry on cycling its autofocus routine based on the settings you've got. So if I had 20 subs in there, it would just keep autofocusing on every third sub. So we'll just zoom into a corner again and have a look at the focus that we've achieved, and that's pretty good. You know, I'm more than happy with that. Again, this is just a single 2x2 binned 6-second subframe, so more than happy with that. You know, I'm certainly gonna, for me myself, I would struggle to get that good using a batten off mask, and obviously you this will just carry on doing it automatically all night. So finally, I'll just have a quick look at the guiding. You see me open it earlier. I did no calibration. I just used previous night's calibration, and yeah, I'm happy with that. 0.48 RMS. Certainly can't complain. But as I say, I'll do a completely different video for auto guiding another time. Hopefully this has been helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.